Internet, and welcome back to Morrowind after a very long, unwanted hiatus. Aha, everything's working fine. Field of view is just great, and yeah. So basically, the plans for this session are, well, first and foremost, to remember to fix the audio. And after that, I need to turn in this quest, the Fighter's Guild to Sapla Mine. I need to turn in the Mysterious Killings in Vivek. And I had planned on continuing this Mera Milo and the Lost Prophecies, main quest. So I don't know why I'm walking that way. Okay. Should have gone over some of this earlier. Okay. Slight audio problem. I didn't think it'd be doing this on this computer as well, but music seems to be completely unaffected by master volume level settings. Okay. Okay, everything's fine. I hope. Now the Fighters Guild is more or less right next door. Yeah. Still remembering this, despite not having played in probably 3 or 4 months. Well, maybe not that long, but still.
Greetings, friend. I'm up for conversation if you care to talk.
Sorry, I have to mess with the audio again. I'm wondering if the music is bugged like this in terms of volume control. Because in the disc version, the music is played off the disc rather than the hard drive. Now let's try to turn in this quest. Oh. Oh, that must have been for another Fighters Guild.
Welcome to you. May you be forever blessed.
Thank you. My mistake. Oh, that's too bad. Well, I suppose that means I need to head down to the Hall of Justice and turn in that
May each day greet you warmly, friend.
Cloud Cleaver. Or not Cloud Cleaver, Mysterious Killings quest. Huh, it appears to be nighttime. Right, so I need to head southward. Do I have any torches? That'd be really useful right now. There we go. Well, at least the torch would be a little more useful if the lighting system in this version of the engine wasn't so primitive. But what can you do with 2003? Whoa. It seems a little too bright. Well, as usual, I'll be editing this with the full-size monitor, which is a bit darker than the laptop monitor. Yes, if it ends up too dark in the video, I'll brighten it in editing. Speaking of which, I'm really hoping this file doesn't end up being, rejected by ULEAD, as kind of hoping to get back onto, well, not really back onto, but to start doing some better editing with these videos. Much as I don't really wish to, lose the ability to use the H.264 codec, considering the massive quality that thing allows. If I have to lose that to improve the editing and end up making these videos overall better, that's a sacrifice I'll have to make. Oh, and also I do apologize for the lower video fidelity of, you know, pretty much everything I release from now until the end of August. I'm back home, and that, as a direct result, this is not the Hall of Justice, that's down here somewhere. As a direct result, I have to lower the bit rate. And for example, that's the Elder's Return. This way. The Elder's Return video was 90 megabytes. Only 90 megabytes, and it took 15 minutes to upload on this connection. You can imagine how much longer it'll take to upload, you know, the likely 600 megabytes. I don't need the torch inside. What am I doing? 600 megabytes or so. Each of these videos will, you know, take up. But, well, as a final note for the technical...
I don't have a lot of patience for questions, Outlander.
I'm not asking any. Well, yeah, as the last final notes on, you know, technical things, I will say that hopefully the microphone audio will be...
You talk too much, Outlander.
I'm nearly finished. Fine, I'll leave this room. Jerks. But the microphone audio should be a lot better here. Because for one thing, my microphone cable is not touching any power line of any form. Unlike last year, so there won't be any microphone buzz. Hopefully. And additionally, nobody's going to... You know, I don't have to worry about anybody out in the halls yelling, throwing things.
You talk too much, Outlander.
Shut up. You know, there shouldn't be... there shouldn't be much, if any, you know, horrible background noise. So...
You talk too much, Outlander.
Oh, for God's... Shut up! So yeah, that's enough of technical stuff. Okay, you're not the one I need to talk to about this quest. Doors? Why do you...
Do you want something?
You're not the one either. Oh.
Say what you want or go away.
Must have been somebody in here.
You talk too much, Outlander.
Suppose I should resize this window. There we go. Unfortunately, things like this don't quite carry over between saves. Alum Andus. Let's try to find Alum Andus. Even though the quest hasn't updated at all, I'm pretty sure I completed it, considering I killed the person that, you know, was the suspect.
If you're here for trouble, you'll get more than you bargained for.
I'm here to turn in a quest.
Whatever you're looking
something?
for, I'm
Yeah.
sure I don't know how to...
Okay, those are two doors to the same place. Okay, that's the Hall of Wisdom. Office of the Watch. Yeah, that's the right place. Alright.
Make it quick, Cyrodiil.
Elam, I've got good news. assuming I can find the thing. Isn't there some way to turn this in? Did I somehow bug this quest out completely as well? Okay. Well, this quest is completely bugged out. I guess I'm not going to get any Indoril armor. Well, that's 2 parts of my plans for today gone out the window. However, we can work on this one. I'm fairly certain that this one hasn't bugged out. At least I hope not. Go to the Hall of Wisdom and where Mayra Milo. Good thing we're close by.
Let's not make this official, Outlander.
She was in the library last I saw her.
What, Outlander? Why do you disturb me?
I wish to know where Mayra Milo is. Okay, so she isn't in here. She'll be in her private quarters. Well, I'm pretty sure that's the same text I read out last time I was in this area, so I'll just say that's why I didn't read it out here. Oh, by the way, new version of Fraps.
That is quite enough.
Screw you. Do you ever wonder why people don't like you? You think it might have something to do with the way you act? That was a terrible attempt at a Dunmer voice, but that is...
Talk too much, Outlander.
Shut up. That is pretty cool how they actually coded it so that if you...
Not make this official, Outlander.
God,
Move along.
quit interrupting me. And if you jump up here, this guy gets pissed. Yeah, anyway. New version of Fraps, which is kind of nice because now I can record all the videos into one file unless I have to manually stop at some point. And the frame rate is allowed to jump up above 30 more often than the previous versions allowed. Granted, that shouldn't be locked at all, considering I have that option disabled, but hey, tell Beepa that. Mayra, you're not here. That's okay, I'll just loot your stuff. Pilgrim's Path. I'll read that shortly. Whoa. Amaya, sorry I missed you. I had to run some old documents over to the Inquisitor at the Ministry of Truth, and I'm likely to be tied up there for a while. Why don't you meet me there as soon as you can? Then we can leave together as soon as I'm done. And Amaya, don't forget to bring me the 2 Divine Intervention scrolls you borrowed. Or if you use them, buy a couple of new ones for me. I think I'm going to need them soon. Janand Marlene at the Mages Guild in the Foreign Quarter keeps them in stock. Alvela Sarum is the guard at the entrance. Just tell her you're looking for me and she'll let you in. Your faithful friend, Mayra. P.S. I left a couple of levitate potions here for you, just in case. I couldn't remember if you knew the spell or not, so I drew a couple from stock. I have read the Pilgrim's Path and marked the location of each shrine on my map. That's a lie, I didn't read it. I found a note addressed to Maya in May Rabila's room. I think it means she's in trouble, probably imprisoned at the Ministry of Truth. Ah, that's right. That's right, she did tell me that they might take her up there if they find out what she's doing, that she's a dissident priest or something. Aha, I'm taking your gold. You know what? I might as well take this stuff. Make a few potions out of it. Our bed's even usable. Where is my alchemy stuff? Alright. All the way over here. Saltrice and Scuttle. Let's do a little bit of resting. You wake up, you hear something, and sense the presence of another nearby. Whoa. Damn zombies. Okay, let's try this again for 4 hours this time. Huh. That's a surprise. I wasn't expecting a level up. Let's boost this. Endurance. Now, speed I'm not too worried about. I'm not a speedy character. Personality, or... well, agility's lower, and personality seems to be alright. I mean, the only people that seem to have any trouble with me are, you know, these dumber bastards. Whoa. On a related note... let's max out the difficulty. I think level 29 is fairly high enough to need a difficulty boost. Let's have a look in the cannon quarters. It's not where I need to be, but I don't think I've ever gone here. And while I'm at it, I might as well... Alright, I've got precisely 2 Divine Intervention scrolls. Definitely liking this jump up to 60 frames per second every once in a while.
Do you want something?
I'm just looking around, but we can have a chat. Generic reading. He doesn't have anything particularly new or useful to say. Now, what about this fellow?
Spit it out or hit the road.
Or lady, as it is. Well, no sense hanging around, I guess. Let's find a way out of here. Stealing a torch and picking a lock along the way for the fun of it. Oh. Not going to head in there because, well, I'm assuming since it's locked, it's probably going to be considered an attackable crime if I try to go in. And I need not deal with that just now. Coordinator, barracks, temple. No, I don't really need to go to either of those places at the moment, really. You know, it's strange. I could have sworn I bound all these hotkeys simply to the numpad, which I don't have on the laptop, and yet it's working. They're all working just fine on this. Also, Black Hole Sun, won't you come? Swallow up the statue. What goes on, won't you come? That's an issue regarding ATI cards. Last time I tried to install some sort of fix for that, it didn't do anything. I'm just trying to fix the little stand thingamabobber I made up for the laptop. Let's have a look at this. It's a shrine to stop the moon. No, I'm not gonna waste one of those. Alright, now... Did she give me quality or standard? I don't remember. Either way, let's just use one and get up here. Lock level of 80. I'm wondering if the person I'm supposed to meet is up here. I mean, I did see the shadow cast somewhere. Buggily cast somewhere. Ah, there you are.